Hey there guys, Jake here. Today, there's nothing to review right now. I'm going to be doing another Netflix Hidden Gems episode soon, but there hasn't been any movies in theaters that I've been wanting to see. Yes, I know I haven't reviewed The Perfect Guy. Why? Because I'm not going to go fucking see it. I completely refuse to go see a movie that looks like a goddamn Lifetime movie and it belongs on cable television. I refuse to go see that movie on principle alone, so I'm not going to review it because I'm not going to see it. It's not worth my time at all. So instead of doing a review, I'm going to talk about something that's a problem, and it really pisses me off. Whilst going and seeing The Visit the other day with my friend, which I did a review on, I will put the link in the description down below for that review. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. But I went to go see it with a friend the other day on a Friday night, 7 o'clock, so it's probably the most packed showtime. But I figured it is a horror movie about grandparents, so I didn't expect it to be that popular. It was also in the upgraded RPX theater, which we have, which is similar to an IMAX theater, but not as good. But I expected it, because there's an increased ticket price, it's $16.50 a ticket, I expected not that many people to be in there. Boy, was I wrong. I went into this theater, we got there really early, but people just kept flooding in. And sitting next to me, about 2 seats over, was a group of about 20 or so teenage girls around 13 to 15 years old who constantly talked throughout the entire fucking movie. I'm talking from the second that the first trailer and the preview started until the end of the movie. These bitches were talking throughout the entire thing, and they were laughing and giggling, talking as loud as humanly possible throughout this entire film, narrating every goddamn little thing that happened in this movie. It was like, oh no, don't go in there, she's in there, come on, run away, what are you doing, go do that, come on, shut the fuck up. Why do you feel the need to go and narrate every single thing that is happening in this movie? Now, I understand completely. I'm going to start off by saying I completely understand. Not everybody goes to the movies and wants to have the same experience as me. I go in there, if you've seen a movie with me, you know I am completely silent. Occasionally, I will say something to you just as a little side note. I'll be like, oh, I think that's going to happen. But I hardly ever do that, and when I do it as quietly as possible to not distract from other audience members. I try to be as respectful as possible, but these girls next to me would not shut the hell up through the entire movie, and they weren't even whispering. They were talking, like I said, as loud as you could even think of. So loud, so obnoxious. They were laughing at parts that weren't funny, that were intentionally supposed to be, at least, they were either supposed to be dramatic, scary, or intense, but they were just laughing constantly throughout the entire film, and they would not shut up. Now, like I said, I completely understand not everybody is as passionate about movies as me. Not everybody goes to the movies and expects an experience like I do. But when I go to the movies, I would really just like to sit there and watch the movie and enjoy it. I don't want to hear a conversation going on from people next to me. And it wasn't even just the girls behind me. There was a group of teenage guys behind me who wouldn't shut up either. They weren't as obnoxious as the girls next to me, but they were talking constantly throughout the film, just being really obnoxious and irritating. And it just really got under my skin, because if there's one thing that's my pet peeve, I can deal with a lot of different things. I can deal with stupid shit that people normally get pissed off with, but when you talk during a movie, that is the #1 thing that pisses me off. Because obviously I do a movie review channel. I love movies. They're my passion. I love movies. I want to make movies and I want to write them. Movies are basically my life. And I understand that may sound dorky or nerdy to you guys. I know some people laugh at me for doing this channel or wanting to be a film director. That is fine, you know, that's whatever. But when you go to a public place, try to be respectful of people, especially in a movie theater. You have one job to do. Just sit there and watch the movie and enjoy it. I mean, come on, just be respectful of people. That is what I ask. This has been the worst viewing experience I've ever had at a theater in my life, and I've seen over 50 movies in the theaters this year alone, and this was without a doubt the worst experience I've ever had. Now, sometimes audience reactions can make a film better, but it usually comes with a comedy or an action film. In horror movies, silence is always better, and it just, these people just were talking so much. And I understand when a scene is funny, you're allowed to laugh, and sometimes people use laughter as a way to hide that they're actually scared, and that's completely understandable. But there's an extent, there's a limit, and try to understand that limit, because you are irritating me and other people. The guy my friend who was next to me, he was getting pissed off. 2 people who he had known were sitting next to him. They got pissed off in this movie. Just please, I ask, just try to be respectful of your other audience members. So that's all I'm gonna say today, guys. I know I went on a little rant, and I know some of you guys like when I get pissed off and go on rants, so maybe I should do it more often. Maybe I'll get more people watching my videos, who knows. But that's all I'm gonna say today. If you want to hear more from me, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. Make sure to like this video and check out some of my other ones, and I'm out.